The sunshine and warm temps this afternoon have made way for a pleasant evening as we take a live look at Lake Norman. More consistently warm weather is heading our way. Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane is with me now. Tara, there's also a chance we could see some showers this week.
We will get some showers, especially mid to late weeks of the second half of the week and even heading into next weekend too for Easter Sunday. We're watching that. But yeah, staying consistently warm, unlike the roller coaster up and down cold and warm temperature ride we've been on so many weeks here lately. It's going to be a warm finish to March in a couple of days and a warm start to the new month of April on Wednesday. Highs in the 70s or 80s, and that includes tonight. Now, not 70s and 80s tonight, but not as cold as last night when we were waking up, so many of us, even into the mid to upper 20s and some lower 30s out there. More like 40s to near 50 tomorrow morning. And overall, looking at a warm week ahead, we're going to be feeling that with generally an unsettled pattern developing, which is welcome news with our widespread severe and in some cases extreme drought conditions that persist across the area. We have got 58 comfortably cool degrees outside right now, just a light south wind, relative humidity climbing up to close to 50%. 54 right now in Hickory and out through Taylorsville. We've got the low 50s in Statesville, still close to 60 there, and Chesterfield County and Richmond County there around Rockingham. We've got 55 in Chester and mid and upper 40s. Not too bad up there in the mountains. Some scattered cloudiness rolling in on the satellite imagery there as high pressure is moving away, so the clockwise flow around that giving us that warmer flow and also helping to increase the moisture a little bit too. So tomorrow not as sunny of a start as the past couple of mornings here, but again, not quite as cold either. Drop it down to about 48 degrees across Charlotte Metro, light south wind, so you may still need the jacket, and the sunglasses will be in and out of clouds throughout the day. So still some peaks of a brightening sky, but definitely warmer, up to 75 in the afternoon with the southwest wind, not too much of a breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And you can see that on Futurecast, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Definitely looking at more clouds moving across the region here. Some breaks in the cloud deck throughout the afternoon. And by 4 p.m. or so, it is possible that you all up in the higher elevations could encounter a couple of sprinkles, maybe a real tiny, just a light shower out there. But most neighborhoods stay dry. And same type of setup for Tuesday as well. We'll start dry and with some clouds, and the best chance of seeing any spotty rain for late Tuesday would be up in the mountains, maybe a rumble of thunder. But the better chance comes a little bit later in the week and starting Wednesday. So overall, and this is good news, we're looking at kind of a wetter pattern by late week and heading into next weekend with those rain chances that will be on the rise. Now Wednesday and Thursday, still looking at the more favored zone of seeing any of that rain up in the mountains. But Friday, the chance increases a little bit more with the approach of another front. Saturday, a few hit or miss showers or storms. So this is not a widespread soaking rain that we could need, just kind of hit or miss activity. But actually by Easter Sunday, could see more coverage of the scattered rain and thunderstorms in the area. All right, so the mountain forecast warming up for you all starting tomorrow, 63 degrees, low rain chance, but notice how those chances really ramp up a little bit later in the week with the approach of one front kind of stalling out to our north on Wednesday and then another system by the end of the week. High temperatures right around 70 degrees there. All right, but here tonight, again, not as cold. Most of us waking up to 40s, near 50 degrees in a few spots. Back in the 70s, mid 70s, low and mid 70s tomorrow afternoon with the mid 60s up in the mountains. And the 7-day forecast shows the warm stretch just going on right through the end of the week and heading into the weekend. Lots of low 80s on there, 77 for Easter Sunday. So if you're headed out to those Easter Sunday church services in the morning, any Easter egg hunts, it's not going to be chilly this time around. But again, watching for some areas of rain out there too.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.